The Pace of the World, Quantum Computing, a prayer of St. G. Within the vast realm of eternity we are placed. Eternity considers time, though there is no time. Space, though there is no space. Somewhere in the established eternal world lies planet Earth. The patriarchs upon the earth lived each minute as a minute, day as a day, year as a year. We too live this way, yet it seems accelerated. But a second is a measurable second, a kilometer fixed. Computational memories in the past began with Turing machines or lambda calculus. The memory now can be placed into a quantum superposition, in which a particle, classically seen in a binary distribution of zeros and ones. Particles can briefly now hold in the zero place, or in the one place, or in both simultaneously, or in none. None is a non-existent state and can be disregarded outside the physical world, but is perhaps part of the spiritual world. These states of being can also be entangled. That is, particles cannot be described independent of the state of others, even at great distance. They share spatial proximity and can be superposed to share a state of being. The sequences virtually ignore time, so that we are left as though on a desert island, in a classical world unchanged. We cannot redefine the measurements of time or space, but have thought to change history or to advance to higher morality. Clearly, the world of the spirit is unreachable by any means known to us. In the modern world, functions are formed by abstraction. Thus, one world is put to some orderliness, our world. The eternity of the Lord High God is not so. Truth and light cannot be abstracted or approximated. Beyond this pure and absolute order of being, these concepts are portrayed in personhood. There is no shell game, no vacant spaces. All which we will ever know of you is by revelation. Yes, the created world proclaims your existence and attributes, but there is nothing in it which redeems us. And thus, if we had all knowledge perfectly, and perfectly put in order, it would die uselessly in the realm of time. The human race has no conception of the states of being of the divine Trinity. Here, where the monotheistic God is one God in three persons. Also that the man Jesus Christ is both God and man. Also that of the life of the believer in him, Christ lives in us and we in you. This is described as the great mystery of godliness, into which the angels inquire. We see them leaning over the parapet of heaven, high upon the temple mount of the Lord High God. There you were received up into glory and sit at the right hand of God in continual intercession for us. This until the consummation of things, after which we live body and soul in your presence, unto everlastingness. For you delivered the kingdom up to God, having put down all rule and authority and power, death destroyed, all subdued unto the Lord, and placed before the Father, that God may be all in all. The enemies of your church, sin, death, the world, Satan, and hell, you subdue by your power. All acts by the Son of God in one nature, combining Adam's race with his divine nature. You're absolute and supreme, subject unto the Father in that human nature, and only so. In your immense nature and blessedness, you shall not only be all, essentially and causally, but in all also. You will, without mediation, be all in and unto us. You pray for us to behold your glory, as we shall. In the world things have run amiss and amok, yet it is microscopically existent and cannot by any means affect the sovereignty of the Lord in his heaven. Amen.